Good morning, guys. We are here in Concordia, Missouri, getting ready to head to Kansas City in the fog, it looks like, with our scrap metal, our railroad scrap metal that's going to go get rebuilt. You can kind of see how these things are loaded up. You've got them up on top, but they're kind of a pain in the butt. You got these little sections here where the forks kind of struggle to get in and out of, but I can tell you when they come off, you don't want one to land on you for sure. These guys are pretty cool here. We've dealt with them for a while. We used to deal with them a lot and haven't really done a lot with them here lately, but they're pretty good. Told them as long as I only got to deal with the guys I dealt with yesterday, I'll probably be okay. Mainly just the one. One guy, he's just dangerous. That's all there is to say about it. Just dangerous. All right, so I'm rolling out of here at 9 o'clock. I got here at 8 o'clock. So that's an hour of me being here. What's that got to do with anything that we're doing here, Clint? Well, that should be about the time frame it took to load this stuff, if I'm honest with you. Now I say that because, you know, these guys, they unload trucks, you know, they unload this stuff and they load it, you know, almost every day. And they can tell when these loads come in from where I loaded at yesterday, because they're always all jacked up, because they really don't know what they're doing. and they'll tell you that over there, they don't know what they're doing. So unfortunately, the side effect is the truck driver gets kind of screwed, and these guys kind of get messed up because they gotta fight with getting them off the trailer. So, you know, I don't know. I'm a firm believer you ought to know, kind of have an idea what you're going to do, have a game plan. You know, these guys, I mean, yesterday just proved that they didn't really sit down and do their homework. They just looked and assumed this is how things would go, and they didn't. But we're on our way to just outside of Strong City, Kansas, to pick up another load of rock and head out back to Missouri again. So we're going to get to rolling here in a second. Just creeping along here, don't want to burn up my clock yet. But we're just going to get on down yonder. They did get the railroad crossing fixed over there, so that's a nice thing. Oh man, I don't know who designed automatic flushing toilets, but I didn't know they meant to double them up as a bidet. I mean, barely flinch a muscle and that sucker is washing the whole backside. Like, yeah, good. I spy with my little eye an old legendary truck. Back when I was a kid, this thing was like killing the truck show world. The truck there at one point was a pretty legendary truck in the show truck world. I used to actually know the owner of it. He was at least to the same company as me. And it, I forgot what they called it. It was DuPont, but I can't remember. Remember, the name had something to do with DuPont. I believe he was sponsored with DuPont, but at one point, almost everything, the engine block was painted to match the truck, and pretty much everything was chromed under the hood. like I said, I remember being a kid seeing it at truck shows, and I mean, it was just something. I mean, inside, outside, everything was really nice. The guy, I remember last time I talked to him, and it's been 10 years or better, probably about 10 years, I guess. When I talked to him last time, the original owner, he was trying to sell out, and the guy who bought it, I ain't gonna say ain't taking care of it, but it's not in the shape that it was before. You're trying to work a show truck. You know, when you work a truck, it's going to get dents, it's going to get dings, rock chips, and everything else. It's a lot of work to keep up on. Even on, you know, with Snowball, I didn't show full time, and you know, just here and there. But even just a little bit I did, it's a lot of work to keep up on them. And mishaps happen, you know, people run into you, or things just happen. But yeah, that one time that truck was, it was something. It was really something to see. The guy was out of Pennsylvania, and I can't remember his name. So, well, this road definitely sucks. All that rain has washed almost all the mud off my truck, or a good chunk of it. Wasted time. I mean, it's the same story out here as it is anywhere. Going down the gravel road, dirt road. You know, the snow, I know it's softer than all get out in that grass. I can tell you that right now. But, you know, the road's just going to be a muddy mess. Everything's stalling out. 3 days, I ain't seen the dadgum sun. I ain't seen the sun in 3 dadgum days. That's what old Cheryl Crow and Kid Rock would say. Like, dadgum, this ain't gonna be a mud bath. We're trying to keep her slowed down here. By the way, the name of that truck was Keystone Jr. I had to do a little research, find pictures and stuff of it. I thought it was DuPont, but it's Keystone. But yeah, that was a really nice truck back in the day. I remember seeing it as a kid at the Louisville Truck Show, Mid-American Trucking Show, and it's like one of my favorite trucks to see. It's just like a really cool purplish color, and I don't know, it was a really weird color. I was talking to him about it one day because I was talking to him about it because I was like, man, I haven't seen this truck since I was a kid. And it was still just as good. He just didn't have everything chrome like it used to be because he wasn't showing all the time. But he was telling me that, you know, instead of chroming everything, he had paint. You know, when he changed parts out, if it was chrome, he'd just paint it, put it back on. Still a really nice truck. But, you know, you only work them and show them for so long, and before the show's kind of wore out of, you know. Well, this is really nice right here. Nice and muddy. There you go. See if the railroad ever really did anything good with the train track here. See any train comings? I don't see no train comings. Barely make it up the hill there. Last time I was out here, you cross the track and set off the crossing arms. They must have finally fixed that. Boy, this is soft. Dadgum, 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 dadgum. I can tell you one thing, meeting another truck on this road right now, it really sucks. Between the snow berms and dirt berms and just the extremely soft shoulders, there ain't a lot of room. It's really a one-way in and out type road right now. You're locked in the power divider. When I stopped back there and let a truck through, I kind of started spinning the tires a little bit trying to get moved, so. This is a little rough, I'm going to tell you that right now. I think I got the skill and all that going yet. Ain't been over here since I don't know if they got the building done or what they're doing yet. Shall see. Yeah, buddy. This is about a soupy mess right here, dadgum. They built a new building. Dadgum. Slow down, buddy. I'm not going as fast as you through this crap. Dadgum. There you go. There he is. This is soupy. Call it Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Put a soda on the side. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Man, this thing is nasty. Just got done loading. This is like a soup. These are muck boots. You wouldn't expect me to wear my good boots, would you? Yeah. Sure everything's all good and happy before we roll out. Whew. Maybe hit a truck wash on the way across. Yep. Looks like the fog's trying to lift out here. Look at the short bus. I am going to tell you, it is. I felt like a hog in slop out here. I ain't kidding one bit. I am going to tell you. I'm a nutly. The brain cells, I don't know what's happened to people today. I mean, the brain cells are like gone. I don't know, does the fog ate it all, or, you know, that's quite a possibility. You know, I didn't really think about it. The fog could have been a cover-up for chemtrail planes dropping brain-eating chemicals to cause everybody just to get stupid. I mean, in the past 5 miles, more stupidity than I counted on 2 fingers. Dadgum. And we're done for the day. Just got in, ate. You know, Caden wasn't too far behind coming over, so he came and ate dinner with me. And he's actually leaving, but he got somebody pulled in next to me with a van trailer. Hopefully he's gone in the morning. Guy come in and you got this whole parking lot here, and he tries to squeeze. So there's 2 spots in between me and another truck on the other side of him. And guy tried coming in off the roadway to make the turn in here, and I guess he couldn't make the swing in between me and the other guy. I was already just about to the door to the restaurant. And so he turns around and he comes in from the other way, and he's running curbs and crap over coming in. It's like, really, dude? I mean, there's a school bus sitting there right now, but he's got a whole parking lot over there. He could have came in, but not everybody that drives a truck is a truck driver. But We made it over here, didn't lose any rocks that I know of. Kind of got out of the fog for a little while. Was out there in the mud, and it'd been raining on me all day, pretty much. And go out there in the mud, and I really want it to rain, and it don't rain. Kind of had that foggy mist all the way back, and it got some of the mud off, but not clean, not clean, like a good clean wash. It got some of the mud off, but not all of it. I guess we can't be choosers, and we were kind of begging for the rain. So we did get out of the fog for a little while. I was kind of happy for that, but then it's kind of hit and miss all the way across, and got here as we was turning off of 55, come across the bridge, and it was like a wall of fog. So it's like, well, I guess it is what it is. So we're gonna get ready for bed and get up in the morning. We gotta go just down the road a little bit. Might meet the old man. He's over in Cuba tonight. He's delivering over there too. But we'll head over, get unloaded. Then we gotta go up to Granite City, which is across the river from St. Louis. Load some lead in the morning. Woohoo! I was joking around with the kid yesterday because he'd actually been shot in the head, accidentally shot himself in the head. And I guess they didn't get the lead all out of it. I don't know exactly, but he was joking around yesterday. He goes, I got more brains than the other guy, and I got lead in my head. I was like, dude, I said, I got a lot of lead in my system. I ain't got it in my head, but it's in my system, man. Yeah, the benefits of working in the lead belt of Missouri and working around lead. Y'all stay safe out there. God bless you, and don't eat the paint chips.